Yeah. Hi, welcome to episode 2. We're just on our way to go see Dom and Keith and see how the VFR400 restoration's going. Let's go and have a look.
So many things have happened since you were last with us. After a slow start where we could barely get the seat unit off, we've actually made a bit of progress now. As you can see, forks have come out. They don't look too bad. This one's got a bit of pitting, so we'll get that fixed, replated or whatever you do. The exhaust came off. To be fair, that came off really well. I was expecting it to be a bit of a fight, some scuffed knuckles and rounded bolts, but it didn't come off well. And it doesn't look in bad nick, but as we mentioned in the last episode, there was a bit of a blow from the underneath, so we think it might be these collars here. But we'll take it to our man and see if he can replicate once we've found that out. So we got the clocks off, and we knew about the foam that had been chewed by the mouse, so we've got a supplier for that. But we're also going to get this bracket stripped down and powder coated because it's a little bit rough, and you will see that, so it'll be nice to get that looking well. Same with the headlights. They're in the same condition as the clocks really, just get this bracket powder coated so it looks nice. But they came off okay. We've got a whole bench full of stuff that we've taken off, just handlebars. Oh, there's the bent one, look, it is very bent. So we'll replace that, but we did struggle getting the throttle cables off of it. There's probably a way that's quite simple. Nobody could be asked to go and fetch the manual from the house, so we persevered and we struggled, and it took about half an hour. But they're off, so if anyone does know of a better way to get them off, then let us know. Looking at the engine, we knew it was a bit untidy. It looks a bit tired, doesn't it? So, I mean, when we get that out, we can have a real good look at it. But definitely the heads and the cases will get painted, but I don't know about the sump and whatnot. We'll have to just look at that when the engine gets dropped. Yeah, so once the engine's out and the weight's out of it, we'll remove the swing arm and we'll take the shock out and we'll get this powder coated back to red and we'll get this all cleaned up, so that's going to look really nice. We did find on eBay a new foot peg hanger. Again, it's a little bit tired, but nothing that won't clean up. But the good thing about this one, unlike the last one, is we offer it up there, that it's nice and straight. Look at that, perfect. So yeah, there's our new foot peg hanger, and it's. Why won't it go in?
Can we get the manual for you?
There you go, film that. Look, there you go, look. There's the new foot peg hanger. And it fits lovely, so we'll get this vapor blasting. We've got a whole box of things that need vapor blasting, and that'll go in with them and look really nice.
What colour were they originally? Were they just black, were they, or
Black on
red?
this model, yeah.
Oh,
Yeah. I think the earlier ones had gold, and then the very last ones had gold, but I think ours with this black colour. So we'll put new pads in and get it all cleaned up, some new seals. So they'll be nice. So we're going to have a look at getting these carbs off. I believe they can be quite tricky to get on and off because the carb rubbers go really hard.
That's quite tight in there.
It is. They packed it in, didn't they? Because they're only so narrow, aren't they? Brilliant, really. Trap a few fingers. See how we go. Yeah. So right, shall we get the carbs off?
Yep, let's get the carbs off.
Okay. So they can be quite tricky, I believe.
It's a pressive screwdriver, though, isn't it?
That's a long screwdriver, mate.
So didn't these do you have to have like Japanese screwdrivers? Is that a thing?
Yeah. Yes, it is a thing. But I can't remember what the name was. Keith bought some, didn't he? Jeers or something like that. But yeah, because the crosshead screws are slightly different shape, aren't they? But they work. They're brilliant. He bought a pack and they absolutely work. But the carb rubbers go really hard, don't they? So getting them off might be tricky. Getting them on, even harder.
Well, you have to replace the rubbers.
Yeah, definitely, 100%. Yeah. So yeah, they are they're going to be a little bit stiff, and because it's a V, they're wedged in, aren't they? But I think, there we go. Oh, it drops off its stand. Oh, fuck me.
Right.
So yeah, they're coming. There we go. There we go. There we go, look. Brilliant. Fab. Let's see what else is attached. So that is the choke. So we'll undo that. There we go. Oh, we need a little screwdriver for that there, don't we? That's a jizz screwdriver. Made of jizz. Just a little clamp. Look at that. We have been taking photographs of everything and labelling things as well, just so we know where it all goes back together.
Yeah, put it back together, I guess.
Yeah. Taking it apart's easy bit, isn't it? Let's see what else is attached. What else is attached? Nothing. There you go. Set carburetors. God, they're lovely they are, aren't they? Oh, fuck. Piss fuel, man. So, I had an RVF once that came from Japan. Obviously been sat in a crate for years. And we opened up the carbs and they were just green. So we will give these a thorough clean inside and out.
Yeah, so the engine's out. Did you get the footage from that? Did you set up the time-lapse camera?
Yeah, we did set up the time-lapse.
We did set up the time-lapse camera.
It was on my phone, wasn't it? It's on my phone.
Yeah, well we did. We did set it up because you will notice that it's got from there to being on the bench with seemingly no effort. So we did set it up. But then one of us, instead of using time-lapse mode, used slow motion. We got 14 minutes of me putting a glove on and Keith picking up a screwdriver. And then
it's about right,
it.
actually, because it is now due.
Okay, so yeah, was it easy to get the engine out, or?
Right, Dom,
Yeah.
I think we should film taking the engine out. What do you think?
think
I'll just set the camera up, hang on a minute.
Wait there, that's all coming up. Okay, right.
Oh, drop me phone!
Okay.
Drop me phone,
Pick it up.
Oh, bloody hell, that was quick.
Oh, mate. Oof, that's a job, look.
Fair play.
Didn't even need the
Look
manual.
at that.
Magic.
You only used them and all. Fair play.
Did we use the manual?
We referred to the manual
We
once.
did. We did, yeah, we did, didn't we? We needed a tool, didn't we? Fortunately, we had two of them. Me and you.
Definitely,
Yeah.
Pair of tools.
Yeah. So no, there was a little castle nut tool for some of the bolts. So we found that. That was used on the Plop engine. But yeah, it came out okay, didn't it? It was a little bit harder than not harder than the Hornet, but
Just a few more bolts.
there was a few more bolts, wasn't there? Yeah, for
Nice
sure.
and tight in there as well, wasn't it?
Yeah, but yeah, once all the bolts were out, it just dropped out nice and easy. Everything was disconnected properly. So, right, we're saying just to get your wire brush, get all the crud off it, degrease it. Yeah, all by hand really.
It's just going to be time consuming.
Yeah, it will be time consuming, but I think that's the only way to do it.
Is Ratty taking it apart, is he? Or?
No, he's just going to do the valve clearances for us. So it's while it's out, he says it's best just to do them while they're out.
To be fair, it runs sweet, didn't it?
It did.
So
It ran really nice, didn't it? Yeah. And he mentioned to check this output shaft seal here because they leak there quite often, and it's an engine split job for that. That's how they bolted. There's two engine bolts underneath one of the cylinders, and you can't get at them without completely stripping it. Yeah. And this is it's like this brownie. It's a funny colour, isn't it? But it's factory colour. We can get this from RS Paints in 2-pack. So when we're ready we can flash it in 2-pack anyway. So.
What's in the wrapper?
yeah, he's dead, isn't he?
He's dead.
Is he? Is it 2-pack or 2-pat? What's his name?
2-pack.
2-pat.
What are we left with?
We're left with the frame and the swinging arm. Basically, not much left to do. We're waiting for the castle nut so we can take the swing arm out. But it's mucky, isn't it, down here? It's filthy, but it will be. But when this comes back, it's going to look amazing.
Look good.
Yeah, it's going to look really good.
So just going on the frame, what are we going to do with this? We're going to polish it up?
We'll see how it comes back from the Vapor Blasters, but we need to keep this factory finish. And you remember when everyone polished frames in the 90s and got a mirror finish, didn't they? And that's not really the look. It needs to be factory finished. So these marks, see how they come, see what it looks like when it comes back from there. Give it 6 months,
Yeah.
look on eBay.
Be on there for 20 grand.
It'll be on there as a project. Box of spares,
Box
built
of
with all,
spares.
bought with good intentions of doing a full restoration, and now it's just sold as a box of spares. We think we have everything for sale.
3 manual, unused.
Yeah.